I'm in the well house. We have not posted in a few days. We are okay. I've been getting a lot of messages and comments and emails asking if we're okay because Oklahoma's had some bad weather over the last several days, tornadoes and all that. I've actually been out of town and visiting family in California. I got to go visit my 4 uncles, 1 in Arizona, 3 in California, and my grandma. She's 95 years old, and I got to go see her for the first time, I think, years because of everything that was going on in the world. Just weren't able to get out there. So I got to spend some time with them and just took a little family, solo family trip to go see some relatives. So I'm back home at the homestead now. Brandy and the girls have been here holding everything down. I just kind of made my rounds, just checking all the animals. You can see it's raining here, obviously, but I got some footage from when I was out of town, and I'm gonna show you some of that. We did a barbecue cook-off. It was our first one ever. My uncle entered 2 teams, Rico's Place and Rico's Barbecue. And you guys will see one of them got first place and one of them didn't place. So it was a really good time. And then I got some, what else did I get? Oh, we went to one of our favorite pastimes here on the homestead. It's actually, the girls love it, e-bikes. We stopped by the e-bike headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona. I got some footage of that I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm just gonna, this video, there's nothing I can do today on the homestead right now anyways. It's just coming down and they're expecting more and more rain throughout the day. We're still waiting on our lumber package and all that. So I'll make a video over talking about everything to do with the build. Probably the next video, give you guys an update on that because it's been several days since we posted. So I just wanted to make a video for you guys, telling you what's going on here. Like I said, we're all safe. Lots of people have been concerned with this. There was actually Brandy and the girls actually went to Kevin and Rachel's house during the tornado outbreak here in Oklahoma a few days ago. They actually took shelter there for, I don't know how long they were in the shelter, but they took shelter over there. We're going to get a storm shelter here, a bunker, but I was going to do it for the spring. I wasn't expecting tornado outbreaks in mid-October, so that's one of the reasons why we haven't got it yet. But we will have one before the main outbreak happens in the springtime for sure. We'll be getting one of those on the homestead. So yeah, that's what's been going on the last several days. Like I said, I've been out of town. That's why there's been lack of videos. And the ones I had lined up, my laptop, I wasn't able to edit while I was gone. It just didn't work out. So here's a video for you guys today. Like I said, it's from the California trip. We're all safe. Everyone's good here on the homestead, no damage or anything like that. Kevin said there was a tornado that actually touched down several miles from our house, probably 5 miles from here. It just went right over top of them and touched down 5 miles from here. There's some damage over there, but as far as our place, everyone's safe, and we appreciate you guys checking up on us. A lot of times you guys do get concerned when we don't post because we try to post every other day, and when I haven't posted for 4 or 5 days, I can see the concerns on there. So next time I'll do a better job of having some videos lined up for you all, so you're not worrying about us. But all right, so let's get into the cook-off. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to use because they played a lot of music in the background, so we'll just see what I come up with. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you at the end. I'll come back and talk to you a little bit at the end of the video. So hope you enjoy it. What are you doing?
Well, we're just getting the beast loaded up, getting it up to temp. We're going to get our tri-tips in a minute, salt brine them, 15 minutes, rinse them off, spice them up, put them in the beast from Hammerforge.
So you got some cowboy coffee going on right here? What you got going on?
I don't know. It's not. Is it? Oh, it's boiling. We got water.
Is it percolating? Is that what you call it? Percolating?
Percolated water. Percolated water.
So we're just loading this up. Where are we at? Where am I at?
Bakersfield, California, in a little part of Bakersfield called Oildale.
Oildale. What are we cooking today?
2 tri-tips, We better research to see what temperature we want them at.
Yeah, we better get on YouTube.
We better get a plan.
We better YouTube. So what's your YouTube channel name? People don't know who you are.
Oh, you guys should know me. Rico, Uncle Rico, tie-dye cowboy, Rico's Place.
Rico's Place on YouTube.
We're up and coming.
Go subscribe.
For the last 5 years. Give us a subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate it, man.
So we can open it up. It's a beast, like you said. And we're just kind of getting a bed of coals going on right now. We'll close this up, get it up to temperature, and we'll put some tri-tips. And we're also going to cook some wings and some other stuff over here. Oh yeah, they got ribs cooking over there too, don't they?
We got ribs going on over there. Gino's going to be in charge of some chicken when he wakes up in the hotel and gets here. I call him, he was moving kind of slow.
Was he?
Yeah.
So they got a lot of music playing in the background, so I'm probably gonna just put my own music over it so it doesn't get copyrighted. But I actually flew out here a couple days ago to visit my uncle Richard at Rico's Place, and my other uncle. Then I'm gonna go see my grandma up south or up north of here, and we're just having some family time. Brandy and the girls are at home, got the fort down, holding the fort down. I'm only gone pretty much for the weekend, but I wanted to film this. We're doing a cook-off. Like you said, over here in Bakersfield, I've always wanted to do a barbecue cook-off, a chili cook-off, something like this. And he said there was one going on, and I was like, you know what, it's gonna work out great. I can visit all my family, make a weekend out of it, and we can do this too. So I'll show you guys a little bit of this throughout the day, and then we'll see what else we can get into. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, they're gonna be playing a lot of music and stuff over, so we'll just kind of see how the video turns out. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and hope you guys have fun today with us. Well, Rico, so looking at this meat, what's your first thought of it? Too fatty, not enough fat? You gotta do any work to it? I can see them, your buddies over there already starting to do work over there.
We'll trim off some of this hard fat cap.
Yeah.
I leave as much on as I can because it cooks down. So these are actually pretty good. So
in Oklahoma, tri-tips are not like common. Here in California, tri-tips are everywhere.
And I think it's the bottom portion of the round, I think.
Yeah.
And they just cut that part off, and then that's your tri-tip. So you would have like the round, I think like here.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
And then this is like a brisket. It has two muscles. So one runs this way, and then one runs the other way.
Yeah.
And so you could actually split them.
Oh, I see.
And have two different roasts.
Okay. All right, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna season them up.
We're gonna trim it up. We're gonna salt brine it for 15 minutes.
Okay, that's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but we gotta trim off a little bit of this fat.
So these hammer forges are actually made in Canada?
Made in Quebec, Canada. They use United States steel out of Detroit, or wherever the steel people are.
So you were the first one in America to buy from that company?
From the Hammer Forge USA in New Jersey, I'm their first sale.
First one. So if someone was interested in Hammer Forge, where would they go to look?
They're gonna go to hammerforgeusa.com, and then Rachel and Josh, they're a couple. I think they have like 3 restaurants, but I think they're barbecue trucks. I think they have 3.
Oh wow!
It's Moo and Oink Barbecue.
Oh, they send that with you?
They sent me some Moo rub and some Oink rub. I practiced with it. This is pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
If we do well today, Rachel doesn't know it. Not Rachel, what is her name? Oh, I'll have to look her name up. It's not Rach, something like, Alexandria. But they don't know yet, but they're going to be sponsoring us with their Moo rub, but I just haven't told them yet.
That's funny.
And then I stuffed it with some hickory. We're going to close it up, let everything get up to temp. And we'll leave this open for a little while, and then we'll come back here in a minute and we'll close it down. Then we when I start my fire, I open up the pizza door.
Yeah.
And that just gives me more airflow. But normally, because this is a reverse flow offset, is the heat and smoke are going to come underneath. It has this metal baffle. Heat and smoke comes this way, it hits the door, and it goes back over your meat and then out the exhaust. So a reverse flow, what a reverse flow really means is your exhaust is on the same side of the
firebox.
The firebox and everything. It's all on one side. They're supposed to be more consistent, supposed to be better. We're gonna find out.
That thing's like a vault.
I wish it turned. I wish it turned more like, you know, you went.
If I had this at home, I'd keep all my guns in here and put a little lock in there. Yeah, people couldn't get in there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Look, we're already up to 200.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a big fire going in there, and we're gonna get it up to temp and bring it back down. What are you doing here, Rico?
We're gonna put a little pot of cowboy coffee on. This is a pot I got from Cave Creek, Arizona.
That's a big one. That's a good one. I like that
There's
one.
a good one. This is like if you're feeding a crew or something.
Yeah.
So I filled it with water to a third.
So do you put a little salt in there too to keep the?
I put a little salt. They say it keeps the bitterness down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoa. I don't know if it does or not, but you could put a quarter cup, half a cup, or a couple shakes. The idea is then you let it boil for a minute or so. You take it off the heat. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a place where we can set it off of the heat.
Right here.
So we'll set it on the shelf and just move it back and
Yeah.
forth. And then when you go to take it off, then you're gonna take some cool water, go down the spigot, and that's supposed to shock it and all the grounds go to the
down.
bottom. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now he's just gonna rinse off the. So I've never actually salt brined before. Where's it at? There you go. So he's gonna rinse off the salt.
It's important that you really rinse it off. Otherwise, it will be too salty. But you can see it changes the color.
It looks like Pryor.
It makes it dark. Yeah, darker, vivid.
So I think there's like 10 entries so far. There's only like 5 of us here, so we'll see if everyone shows up or not. But it'll be a fun first experience at the cook-off. I've been wanting to do this for years, just never have. Rico he's done chili cook-offs a lot throughout the years, and he really enjoys them. You know, so we're trying the barbecue one this time.
Our oil was here. We'd use.
Yeah, we got you some fancy oil.
Like a garlic oil or.
No, I just got you the vinegar, and he got you some different, like traditional made. I can't remember. It was good though.
Probably should inject first, but. What we're doing, we're spritzing it with a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, soy sauce, and a little Worcestershire. And some, I would have put some vinegar in it, but I didn't have it this morning to put in it.
Looking good. What do you think?
I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I don't.
Oh, there you go.
There's Uncle Gino.
Ready to eat.
Did you finally wake up?
Yeah.
We've been waiting on you.
I know.
I know.
So Jane's gonna be cooking the chicken here. We've got the grill over there ready. Looking good, Jane?
Looking good? Yeah, man.
The wings would have been easier. Yeah, those will be good though. So they already put the tri-tips on. They got 3 of them on there, and we're dealing with some heat issues with this new smoker that Richard has. You know, he's still trying to figure it out. So it's a good competition for him to get in because it's all beginners here. They got Traegers, Webers, all kinds of stuff going on. So he wants to get all figured out so he can get into some of the beer competitions. But the big issue we're having now is with the reading of the meat. It's reading hotter than it should be. So we're trying to figure that out.
All this thing to your ass.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, see, that's kind of where you think about taking it off.
What's it reading?
125.
That will be good.
It'll cook. Yeah, let it sit for 5 minutes.
What happened there, Rico?
What we're finding out is with the hammer forge, because you're cooking on a 1/4-inch plate, that plate is retaining so much heat that we're actually getting the temp in the meat, the actual temp from the plate.
Yeah, it's reading hotter.
So it's reading hotter than it is. We're gonna have to make some just regular grills that go in
Yeah.
here so that we can get a little bit better read on it.
Are they looking good? Yeah.
We may have to sear them just because they're not gonna get a mark in here.
Yeah, sure.
Both sides.
They'll get underneath it.
You might want to move that middle one over to
Around the back of the stores, that's where everything is. You can park back there.
You want to cover that up?
Yeah, I will.
All right, so we take it over there in like 2 or 3 minutes. So we're going to start cutting it up and preparing it for them, and then take it over there, and we'll see who wins. And then actually do a people's choice where you can buy a ticket and go around, sample all of them, then you get to vote on that people's choice. All right, what are you doing, Rico?
We're gonna go ahead and cut these up. We're gonna slice probably 6 slices, 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch. for the judges. We put them in our little Tiki 2 container. Send them off to the judges, and we're gonna slice the rest up for people's choice.
And then the grain goes that way.
So this one we're gonna go like this.
That's how you had it marked. Oh, that looks good.
What?
That's a medium rare.
What do you think? About like there?
Yeah. Is it tender?
Not as tender as they usually are.
Straight, as soon as you walk into your line.
That's a good looking piece.
Oh, it's a chicken. Let's eat it. I'm like, oh. How old is this kid?
He's 24 too.
All right, first place.
$200, a knife, and a gift basket. Rico's Barbecue.
Okay, so I went in there and edited and got done with the barbecue part of it. We got, like I said earlier, I think I told you we got first in one and didn't place in the other. So it was a really, really good learning experience overall, not just for my Uncle Rico, but for me also, because if I ever want to do this in Oklahoma, I have a pretty good idea of how these things are ran now. Before we went in there blind, didn't know how they wanted it set up and all that stuff, but it was fun. It was a great experience, and I would do another one for sure. But so now we're going to go, the next part you're going to see, I'm going to be back in Arizona because I flew into Arizona and then we drove to Bakersfield, California. And then me and my Uncle Gene drove back to Arizona where he lives. And you'll be seeing him riding some bike and stuff. We're going to stop by the electric e-bike company. If you guys did not know, they've been a sponsor of our channel for going on 3 years. I know 2 years, 2019. So over 2 years, they've been a sponsor of the channel. And they're actually going to be sponsoring the Okie Homesteading Expo. So they're actually stationed in Phoenix in like 15 minutes from my uncle's house. So we were able to go meet up with them. Took a little tour of the facility. It's awesome what they got going on. They got a great success story. And Luke talks a little bit about it, and it's just awesome. I love hearing these kind of success stories, and it's just awesome. I think you guys are really gonna like it. They went from selling 35 bikes. Well, he said I think 45 is what they got on the board, 47, but really more like 37 bikes to over 35,000 bikes in 1 year. They are really appreciative of us YouTubers that do get to showcase their products, stuff like that. I don't know if we really talk about it, but that's a big part of their marketing. And I'm just super excited to have them on board for the expo. They're going to be giving away electric bike at the expo in March, so you guys can come just for that. So I'll introduce them a little bit to the channel here, and you guys will see them again back in March. And you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, we got 2 electric bikes out here that Hayden rides, and the girls ride, and I'll ride up back and forth. They're just awesome, and I think you guys are going to like what they got. So let's go to the electric e-bike company, and do a little tour there. My Uncle Gene gets on one. We do a little test drive. Once you guys see that footage, then me and Brandy will talk about what happened while she was gone. Okay, so whenever you reached out to us, it wasn't with this one. No. it was the 2019. You guys probably seen these on the channel before, but we're gonna let Luke tell you a brief history of their company.
Yeah, so way back in December 2018, Rob and Levi came out with the LX version. It's our first bike, and it sucked, to be completely honest. So we took all the negative feedback from this bike to come out with the XP. So when we sent you guys back in 2019, fat tires, folding bike, our demographic loves that. Good for transport, portability, going faster, and as you can see with the amount of units sold, it really
that's the thing. 45 units, and you said that was probably on the high end.
More like 37.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Donated.
So then from 2019, their sales, when they came out with the new design, their sales jumped to that.
Yeah, 35,000 units sold of the XP. And when we came out with the step through, 24,000 units have been sold. And then in May of this year, we came out with the new 2.0 version. It's the same as that bike, just a little bit better.
Yeah.
A few adjustments we made, about 7 or 8 adjustments, including front fork suspension. But who knows what that number's going to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's been blowing up.
So there's the step through, you guys. That's the step through, right? Yep. What you came through. It's just easier for them to get on and off, I guess.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Accessibility.
So you want to tell a brief how electric e-bikes came about?
Yeah. Long story short, Levi came out with a company called Electric Longboards back in college, and not a huge market for electric skateboards. So taking their production team for the longboards, they switched everything over to e-bikes after Levi's dad Brent requested an e-bike to be
that's
made
awesome.
for him.
So does he own 50/50 now, since it was his idea to come up with the e-bike?
He should. He should. Well, Brent actually just recently retired, so we're
That's
really
awesome.
happy for him. But the rest is history.
That's awesome, man. So you guys are young too. You said you're 25.
Yep, I'm 25. Levi's 25. Most of us are friends from college.
Yeah.
Our whole customer service team is basically referrals from all of us as well as we've continued to grow. So
What a success story, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We're happy for you
a couple
guys.
years ago, there was only 5 or 6 of us working, and then now we're up to about 75
That's
employees.
awesome. So awesome.
We have where our technicians work.
So they're actually working on stuff people bring their bikes in to get worked on.
Yep, so locals can bring their bikes in for service. It's usually same day we get it done for
Oh,
them.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, we have our accessories here for customers who come in and purchase. People are stocking new bikes here for any customers that want to come in and buy a new bike. You just grab it off the shelf.
Are these batteries?
Those are batteries, yeah. Yep, we're doing testing on all these before we send them out to the customers.
Oh, okay. So you test everything before you send it.
Yeah, we test most of the batteries. And say a bike arrives with shipping damage, we'll have it sent back here, and then we'll tune it up, and then we can sell it as a scratch and dent model here. So we do sell sort of refurbished, pre-owned bikes here as well. We're also in the process of getting racking put in, so we can have more space to put stuff. That place was my garage.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
That was when I first reached out to you. Was
Using your garage still? Dude, I freaking love the success of that.
We have the marketing team working on it here.
Oh yeah.
Working on projects. This is Sean. He's with Keeping It Dutch YouTube.
Hi guys. Thank
We'll be
you.
visiting them in Tulsa.
Tulsa. Legendary Tulsa.
So, yeah, it's good to have him here. Our customer service team.
Man, that's crazy.
All of them are working right now because we have different shifts.
It's crazy how you go from your garage to this in 3 years.
I know. It's nuts.
In video games.
Really?
In 6th grade. So like this was like huge to like kind of the foundation of culture at Electric. So we have like a couple Xboxes here. So
Nothing's going to work except for the pedals. You just pedal it like normal.
Do you have to like start it with the pedals?
You don't have to.
Yeah, okay.
No. This is more of like a safety feature so that
You can get home? If,
you can get home
you
if
go
the
too
battery
far?
dies. Yep, exactly.
So are these the same batteries as ones in the one you sent me?
Yes.
So they can get up to 50 miles on one charge, up to maybe?
Up to, yeah, if you're using pedal assist level 1, pedaling the whole time,
Okay.
you really maximize that charge. But on the contrary, if you're just throttling the whole time, maybe 20-ish miles
Okay.
per charge.
That's what I do the whole time. I ain't pedaling nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so most people do. So
Is that the rack? There's
yeah,
a new.
yeah, that's the new rack. This is not something that we actually sell, but it just shows that it fits nicely there.
See, I'd be trying to put a bag of corn on there to feed the deer.
Yeah, put the core.
Put some milk right here if you live in the city. Go get your groceries. All right, we're getting Uncle Gene on the electric bike.
Don't forget that's your helmet, Sean.
Oh, yep. So, where's your helmet at?
oh, you signed a different way.
Oh, you signed a different one. You ain't got to wear one. So we're over at Electric E-Bikes. We got Luke with us. And what's your position here? I know you're high up, but what exactly is his position?
I'm the showroom supervisor, so I handle all the showroom in-person customer operations, make sure that their experience goes well and that we're giving good test rides, safe test rides.
Yep. He's gonna wreck. So Luke, you're 6'6".
Yes.
So even tall guys can ride these.
Even tall guys can ride these things. I might look like a clown, but I still fit.
somewhere to be, or going to the nowhere we all call home. Maybe here's what keeps me where I am, and some days they're never coming true. I wish, and the list that keeps on growing, ever steps that were never taken in my shoes. When I reach out for the stars, feel the cold of fear down my back, but it's you who push me. Stand up, reach out, grasp the dreams that I you've given me, a gift that I've taken and thrown to the back of my closet, hidden underneath the worries and cares of the afternoon. When I reach out for the stars.